Hi, my name is Maarten van Hoven, and I'm going to give you a presentation about the application I've been working on for this course. As you can see, I do with a camera on. The reason why I'm doing this is because I think it makes it a bit more personal, and I personally really like that, and I hope you can appreciate it. Let's get started. I have to answer 3 questions, and let's start with the first one. How does your prototype fit the target group and design goals, and how does it stand out? Well, to answer this question, we first need to define what my target group is. Festival goers, people from all kind of cultures and all age above the minimum age, and that people above the minimum age that are allowed to drink. I'm really sorry. We need to understand the business goal of this application. Business goals are focused on organizational efficiency. Think of the use of digital tickets and wallet payment systems for drinks and food, and informing visitors about program changes, crowd and waiting times. In addition, there is a sales and marketing focus on reaching existing and new customers. I thought reaching new customers very interesting, and what I've done to do that was to make sure on this platform, this application, you're able to buy tickets for other festivals as well. This way, you have a lot bigger of more people coming to your platform, and this way it's also more interesting for other festival organizations to come to your platform to promote their festival. This way you can also implement advertisement and earn some extra money, what's very important when you're making a application, because you need to pay your employees in some way. So I think this is one of the reasons why my application stands out from others. There's also another reason why I think my application stands out from other applications. Is because my application simplifies activities that customers perform at a festival. I don't think there is any other application that does this the way I have done it. I've made it very user friendly. I've done a lot of testing, what people like, really did my research, and people really seem to appreciate what we have done, so I'm very glad with that. So I think that answered the first question. Then we can start going to the second question. What are the choices you made for the design, and what are your arguments? Well, I've made many choices that really dramatically changed my final result, the final prototype. For example, in version A, I start with a hamburger menu and also a bottom bar navigation system. And I noticed in the testing, I'll first explain how I've done the testing. I've used the templates of the teacher with the test plans, and then I had 3 participants, 2 of my friends and my brother, and they were going to test my application. And in version A, I found out they went quite often into the wrong direction, and I didn't understand why they did that. But then for version B, we had to create something completely different. So I did. I went to the internet and found this. I thought I need a new main navigation system, and I found the cart navigation system. Why I think this navigation system is better than the hamburger menu is because now the user immediately from the home page can see all possibilities where he or she can go to. Well, with the hamburger menu, you first have to press on the menu to open it. This way the user first just went to the bottom bar navigation, and they sometimes went the wrong direction because they didn't know where they had to go. But now before they are going somewhere, they just look very quick where they have to go to. Then I also decided, I'm giving them quite a lot of information, so it's very important for me to work with images and icons so they don't really have to read everything, but they can just recognize stuff very quickly. So that's something that's very comfortable. Also, I've used color themes, so as you can see, every button has a different color. The reason for this is when the user, for example, goes to the shop, there's a blue card, everything in the shop is blue. This way makes it a lot more easy for the user to recognize where he or she is located in the application. And then we also have added a home button like on every page, just to make sure that it's when the user does make a mistake, well, the chance is very small that they go the wrong direction. We sort of make sure there's damage control. So if you go like a lot of pages wrong, let's say, you don't have to take every step. You don't have to take every step you took. You have to also take back. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense, but instead of taking all those steps back, you can just do one click and that's the home button, and you're back at the beginning, and at the beginning you can go basically to any other page. So the testing gave me a lot of good feedback, but also besides that I've done a lot of research on Apple with the icons, for like why it was important, and I think it really have helped me a lot. Sorry, I was a bit lost because I think what I'm going to say. I'm really sorry. Besides that, also what I got from feedback from my participants was, they, for example, what my application used, because you can buy tickets, you can buy, like, let's say, multiple tickets for one day. That's why with the active ticket system, and most participants did understand how it worked, but they thought it could be upgraded. So now what I've implemented is, next to the festival name, when you're at the active state, you have a little button you can press, and you can just change real quick on on which festival you're located. This is also like very, very comfortable, a little shortcut to make the prototype more user friendly than it already is. And besides that, what can I explain more that is important? I can real quick show you my version A design as well. Well, this version A, 40 here. As you can see, everything is very small buttons. Small templates, and when users are drunk, what is a high possibility in a festival, they prefer to have bigger buttons, because these buttons are just too small to click on compared to these huge cards I've made over here. And also error prevention. From the feedback I've also got to hear that the participants prefer to have some error prevention. First, I personally thought it wasn't necessary, because in ING and all the payment apps there's much more than enough error prevention. But sometimes I don't know everything, and I should listen to the participants to make a good application, and I'm very glad I listened to them, and I hope they are as well. And then here also I've tried to use more gestures. Because the filter system, like I've already mentioned before, they said the buttons were too small, was too much information in a short image. So that's why I, for example, decided here to use like a horizontal sliding bars. That makes it a bit more easy to filter your information. And I've done the same for the updates. They also have the same principle. And as you can see, we're really trying to keep the color theme well put together. Also here, the participant told me that this wasn't immediately clear for the user. It was great I use icons, but to make sure everything was very clear for them, below here I sort of make sure everyone understands what's going on here. I see I'm almost over time. I think I've basically said everything I want to say. If there's any questions, I'll probably see it in the feedback. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, everything was clear, and I'll see you next week. Bye.